Hello, it's me, Amber. I'm going to be going over week 14's lesson plans with you and the crafts and activities that we're going to be doing with them. These are for December 7th through 11th, and we'll go ahead and get started. So the first thing that you're going to be doing is displaying the name with all capitals. Use the capital and letter, use the capital and number strips, which are these. This is going to be your activity for all day, or for all days of the week for the readiness and writing. Is they're going to be practicing their name. Remember, you're going to be writing in all capitals, and to start as close to the smiley face as possible, you can cut the strips out and you can write on the first one, and that way they will get as much practice as possible with that. Next is apples and bananas. So what is your favorite, apples or bananas? And then talk about what they notice about the shape and the color, what they smell like, about each, how they taste. Have children choose their favorite, and then it's time to make a graph. A graph will show us which fruit a family likes best. So then what you're going to do is ask all of the members of your family which fruit they like best. Do they like apples or do they like bananas? And then you're going to put, you can use your 4 squares, more squares to help make a graph. Be like, okay, so they like apples, so we're gonna use red, the red paper. And then they like bananas, so we're gonna use the yellow paper for that. And that'll help to distinguish the, or help to distinguish the graph. And then you can talk about which one has more or which one has less. Next is the Bible story coloring page, and it's Israel is broken in two. This one is Humpty Dumpty, because guess what? Humpty Dumpty fell and broke in two. So that's what we have for that one. Next is choose and clap. So prepare a tray or a box filled with familiar objects. Your child will pick up an object and say its name. Clap out the number of syllables in each word. Sort the objects by number of syllables. So if I had a teddy bear, then it would be teddy bear. If I had an elephant, it would be elephant. If I had a turtle, it would be turtle. So find different objects. Fork, spoon, plate, those are all 1 syllable words. Blanket, that's 2. So clap out how many syllables there are in each one. Next is going to be Tuesday, and you're going to start off with prayer, flag, salute, calendar, and story, which are going to be linked in the description below. Then you're going to do the name activity again. Then we have guess what, which is choose one thing to press in dough. So you'll have Play-Doh. I will guess what you used. So give your child hard objects that can be pushed into Play-Doh. So then while my eyes are closed, press one thing into your dough. Don't let me see. Put it back in the pile when you're done and say open when you're done. And then describe the shape and the way that it pushed into the dough, and then try to match the item. Then switch and do the same with your child. So the goal is to then have them do it for you. Then you have the Merry Christmas coloring page, which looks like this. And these are all labeled, by the way, on the back with the day that you're supposed to do them. Then we have letters and words for sentences. So a scroll is a rolled up piece of paper. See my little scrolls. Let's unroll them and see what's inside. So this is what you're going to do. You're going to prepare ahead of time a whole bunch of different scrolls. Some of them will have words. Some of them will have a letter, and some of them will have a sentence. And then you're going to go through, oh, this one just has a letter. This one has a word. This one is a sentence. And go through and explain how a word is a combination of letters and a sentence is a combination of words. So that's the goal with that activity. Next, you're going to have Wednesday, which you're going to start off with prayer, flag, salute, calendar, and story. Calendar and story in the description below. Then you're going to, again, do that display the name in all capitals. So it's right here. And I have 5 of those sheets for you to work with. And then I have show me the number. So what does my number mean? Can you show me? I'm going to hold up a number. And then you hold up fingers to show what my number means. So you're going to use your number cards. So say I use 3, then you're going to hold up the 3 card, and then they're going to show 1, 2, 3. That's 3. And then you can swap if you so desire. Next is going to be the Santa coloring page for Wednesday. And yeah. After that, you have how would you feel, which we can have many different feelings: happy, sad, scared, mad, or others. Let's listen and think about how the characters in our story feel. Let's read a story and talk about what they are feeling. So then you're going to ask questions. What is happening? How do you feel when you are doing this? How does the character feel? And then continue asking questions as the story goes on about how they might feel during the situations in the book. And then Thursday, we have prayer, flag, salute, calendar, and story. Calendar and story in the description below. Name you're doing this activity again. Then we have the mix and match my shape. So you're going to hand out small mix and make shapes, and then you're going to sort them by family. So, oh, these ones are triangles. Can you find all of the triangles? This is a circle. Can you find all of the circles? And matching all of those up. The ones that they might have difficulty with are squares and rectangles. And I will say that you can stick all of those together and just say that it's a family of quadrilaterals or four-sided figures. Next is the craft for reindeer ornament. It looks something like this. You'll have 3 popsicle sticks, and one of them is going, or 2 of them are going to make a V, and then one of them is going to cross about an inch underneath. You're going to glue the eyes right underneath that notch of the V, and then you're going to put the little red nose right on the end, and then you're going to put the little string on the crossbeam right in the middle. So that's Thursday's activity. Next is letters and words for sentences. Again, so save those letters, words, and sentences. And you're going to be doing that again. And then for Friday, you have prayer, flag, salute, calendar, and story. Calendar and story are linked in the description below. Name, you have the same activity. And then you have clap a number. So instead of doing the show me a number like you did on Wednesday, you're going to do clap a number. So you're going to hold up a number. So say you did 3 again. So, okay, I'm going to hold up a number. It's 3. So then they're going to go 1, 2, 3. And they're going to clap it out. Next, you're going to do the baby Jesus in a manger craft. So I have an envelope here. You're going to open up the envelope so that the edge is pointed. You're going to then, I have a star in here. A little foam star, you're going to glue that to the top of it. Then you're going to stick the straw, which is this, inside the envelope, kind of stuff it in and out, in and around. And then I have a baby Jesus cut out. They can color this, and then baby Jesus will sit right on top of it. So that is Friday's activity. And then you have room, label, rhyme. So when you label something, you write its name on it. Today we'll label body parts. What is this? It's a hand. And then you're going to go through and label all of the different body parts. Think realistically, especially with Matman, and you can use Matman. So I recommend building Matman and then having that be your words that you describe, or words that you write down. So then what they'll do is they'll go, you'll mix up all of the cards that have the names on it. And so then you'll hold one up, and they'll hold one up and it says, head. You'll tell them it says head, and then it's their job to label that on the body. So these are the lesson plans. I hope that you're able to understand them to the best of your ability. If you need any help with anything, please feel free to reach out. You all have my phone number, text, email, and any other form of contact that you can find. Thank you very much, and we'll see you next week.